Now it is my honor to present to you guys in studio guests John Hinton and Lauren Benagh of Poetry Society of Indiana. Hi, y'all.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being on the show. You guys are awesome. You are the president of Poetry Society of Indiana, and you guys are doing some great work. PSI, right, is what we call it, nonprofit.
Yes.
Okay, dedicated to providing poetry education and much more.
Much more.
Right. And not to mention, you have a few, just a lot of great honors of like nominees, and you have 2 published poetry collections as well, right? Blackbird Songs and Held.
I do.
Very exciting. So tell us a little bit about Poetry Society of Indiana, John Hinton and Lauren Benagh.
Poetry Society of Indiana has been around since 1941, and like you said, dedicated to education. We do that through going to libraries to do workshops. We do open mics at any place that will have us to do an open mic.
Yes.
We have a standing gig at Dream Palace every month, Books and Coffee, downtown Indy. And we've got one coming up on Friday night at the Maryland Rose Center. Maryland Rose is a facility that used to be a factory that they're converting into an art installation.
Okay.
And so they're trying to drum up a lot of creativity and art in the community in south side of Indianapolis.
That's fun, and that's a free event, open mic night this Friday. Okay. And you also have an event Sunday, 6 p.m.
We do. It's Gas City Brewing Company, Gas City, Indiana. It's an open mic, and it'll be hosted by our first vice president, Morgana Shea.
Okay, that is so awesome.
So that's Friday, just to be clear, because we got the live stream and then the ABC broadcast. So we're talking about Friday, May 31st, and then Sunday, June 2nd.
Both at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, that's so awesome.
So
I mean,
you can check the website probably for
Yes.
current information.
so we have poetrysocietyofIndiana.org, and the email is poetrysocietyindiana@gmail.com. Awesome. These
PSI
events are
calendar
going to be
and events right there.
Yes,
Yep.
and of course the instant Twitter Poetry Society IN for Indiana, baby. So you guys, have you been writing your whole life? Like I love talking to poets and writers. It's such a beautiful thing to me. I love it.
Are you going to drop some poetry on us right now, or are you?
Maybe.
We could.
Or you have to come to the open mic to
improv.
see, right?
There you go.
Improv poetry.
Come to the open mic if you want to hear the poetry.
Okay.
But we like to partner with a lot of different installations. We've done work with art galleries. We've done work with dance studios where they've done collaborations, where they've done interpretive dance to our poetry.
I
We are
love that.
always looking for ways to
cool.
bring the various arts together and try to show how we're not separate genres. We all belong together in the same work.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna have to sign up and come and read some of my poems
Yes.
and do a little music video with
Friday
the
night.
dancer.
Friday night.
Renee,
Yes.
did you bring are you going to do a poem, or are you not doing that?
Well, that's why I was dying to talk to y'all, because I love hearing from other poets and how y'all really do it, because I have thousands of poems and I'm just now getting them together. So I'm going to release like 2 books at a time, and the first book is 27 books squished into one book. So that's awkward. And then the second book is like thousands of other poems on my phone. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, is anyone even going to read that anymore? And then my friend's like, no, you have to split it up into series. And I'm like, oh Lord, that's a good point. So just hearing from published artists and writers, I just think that is so cool that you actually did the dang thing. You out here doing it.
I know. I'm hoping to publish something sometime. I think PSI can help me do that.
Lauren, what's your place in the Poetry Society of Indiana? What do you do?
I just started coming to events. Our vice president couldn't be here today. She lives a little bit like Kokomo, and I live around Indy.
Oh, that's
so
far.
asked me if I
you're
could
the
come.
third choice.
Kokomo's
John was
pretty
first,
far.
then the vice president.
So she asked me if I would come, just kind of share, because I'm one of the newer people come in, and
what's it like, just these events and stuff? And that's so cool. You're you're going to different spots and having all these different vibes and incorporating all the different genres, and
the vibes are just
people.
so good.
Oh, cool. We got to get Jolly in there getting some filming going on.
Yeah.
Who is Jolly? I don't know who
my
that is.
bad.
One of the things
he rebranded.
One of the things that we talk about, though, is how poetry is something that most people write, but they're shy and they don't get it out there.
True.
Having these events where we're either at a workshop at a library or an open mic gives people an opportunity and a platform to come out and share their voice. And what we find is that there are a lot of voices like Lauren, like Kat, who are trying to tell a story. And that's what we're all trying to do as poets, is tell a story.
Yeah.
And the poetry in Indianapolis and Indiana overall is booming. Poetry Society of Indiana has grown by 50% in the last 2 years.
Wow.
We've been doing a lot of projects with
That's cool.
various organizations, but you also have Indie Untitled that's developing in Indianapolis, and you have Dogwood Alchemy, which is a new journal that's in Indianapolis. And so it's Poetry Society of Indiana, but those entities as well show that there is a very healthy poetry community blossoming throughout Indiana.
That's so sweet, and just the fact that you do see the beauty in everyone, that everyone kind of is an artist in their own way, even if they don't express it. But if you give them that platform, then maybe that could be like a release or something for them. That's really cool. Yes!
Poetry Society of Indiana.org is where you can hear stories and poetry at their events. Go to their calendar thing there and see what's coming up. We got an event coming up on Sunday. Check that out. But
Friday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Woo.
The time goes by so fast. We do have to say good night to the ABC WRTV broadcast.
Afterwards, I'm gonna read you a tiny bit of this one he likes. It has to do with a guy named Marty.
Yeah.
There we go.
Death of the Party.
So we'll do that after this soft cut. We're going to hang out
and maybe y'all will read some if you
for another
want
15, 20 minutes. We're going to see if we're giving away a $50 gift card to the District Tap. But otherwise, Renee, take us out.
Yes, thank you so much, John Hinton and Lauren Benagh from the Poetry Society of Indiana.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow them, you guys. Insta, Twitter, Poetry Society IN, or hit them up on the website, poetrysocietyofIndiana.org, or the email, poetrysocietyindiana@gmail.com. We appreciate you guys so much for coming on. Brilliant work. Can't wait to dive in, come to your events, and see what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you.
Thank you, John and
Wave
Lauren.
to the ABC audience.
And we
Good
will
night,
see
ABC.
y'all next time. Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Loopers. See y'all.
All right, now we can relax and not be so uptight. 'Cause things were getting real tense in here.
No, they weren't.
Now that we're just live.
I'm glad I didn't snort.
Cool.
Yeah, that happened beforehand.
We did it.
I was laughing so loud during the
Good job, guys.
500 segment. I think God, our mics are muted. Those peoples are so fun and silly. I'm like, I'm too old to be out here like this. I was like blacked out by like 2 p.m. I'm like, get me home, Jason. Like, I'm blacked. I hardly ever get
I know.
like
I felt bad for the people that rode their bikes in.
Yeah.
And then they
like,
were wasted.
y'all need umbrellas, sunscreen, and water.
Yeah. Right now.
It
You
was
don't
so-
need a bike.
Nothing else.
You don't need a car
No
right now.
scooters. No scooters. It was funny when that guy, what did he say? I'm really dehydrated. It's just like, you can tell these people have been through some stuff.
They've seen some things.
Yeah, the snake pit, doesn't it start at like 7 a.m.?
We were there like, what was it, 4 or 5 a.m.? It was 2 or
No, we
Oh
were
my
there
God.
like 6.
what was it, 6
I think
a.m.?
6 or 7.
It felt like 1 a.m.
But
I was like,
it
I'm
was
still
already
awake.
going. I mean, it was
Yeah, I mean, it's bustling at like 6 a.m. It's crazy.
Bustling.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Next year, we're going to get the creds for the VIP cockpits. Adam Driver. Lord, I'm like, if she says Adam Driver one more time. But
Yeah, Indy
seriously,
500 that weekend. Reading poetry this weekend.
you know?
You can be both.
Oh.
Seriously.
Is this going to be the night?
Seriously.
We've got 5 minutes left.
Oh!
We are at 96 points.
We
were
have
at-
to get to 100,
We're
y'all.
at 84. We only need 4 more entries.
Please,
Can we enter?
You've got about 5 minutes. Sam, if that's you behind the posthumous art comment, I would encourage you to go to intheloop.tv.
Posthumous Art said, great to see PSI. Looking forward to seeing them on Friday. Yes, we just had Posthumous Art on
We
a few
will be
weeks
there.
ago.
Yeah.
What a talented guy. I mean, we're just lucky to have all these awesome guests and stuff, including y'all guys. I don't know if there's anything, if you wanted to share, also no
Chad
pressure.
Harvey, thanks
if you
for
want to
liking
keep
the
it for the shows, the gigs, or if you wanted to read something.
I can tell by their panicked face that they did not prepare
I
any
can
poetry,
read you a really
which is
silly
fine.
one. I literally have thousands.
Yeah, you do one. Let's hear
I know.
yours.
Is your notes app like full too?
Let's hear one of your
It's-
1,000.
Mine.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
This is
It's
what
a real
my
problem.
second book is going to be. The first one is just like the 27 books squished into one
Yeah.
book.
What were you
which
going
is
to title
weird.
it? Do you know?
27 books.
Well,
Squished into one.
Like
I
27
kinda was-
dresses.
I had a few ideas like where the wall meets the ceiling, or like
Yeah.
light, dark, and everything in between, or some
Ooh,
weirdness.
yeah.
But this is all of mine for the second book. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll fastly.
Fastly.
Looks
So-
like mine. Except
Oh,
mine's
that's-
dark mode.
It's
Yeah.
too many.
Yeah,
you
dark
like
mode.
dark mode? I'd be like, where is the
What a
word?
psychopath, Renee. Get on that dark mode.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is a little This is a
Loading.
kind of new one. Let's see. What's it called?
Too
Marty?
many.
Are you really doing that Marty one?
Nice.
Yeah, it's the only one I can think
You
of.
got to do it in the voice
I
of
think it
Eminem
says your iCloud storage is full.
now. Yeah.
Story of my
Abort.
life. Yeah, I got a 2 terabyte and it's still like, no, sorry. And I'm like, 2 terabytes?
And it's full?
I'm calling the cops. That's not fair.
4 minutes
It's illegal.
left. We only need 4 entries. Please, I want to give one of these cards away.
Yes.
Please do it. Please share it with your family,
Your family.
Family.
Your family.
friends,
Share with your
anybody
family.
you like that might take you if they win, you know?
Yes, and shout out to our in-studio guest, Kat. What's up, girl?
Woo, Kat!
Oh.
It's my best friend.
She's right behind. She's over my
Yes.
shoulder. Oh, you can't see her. Oh, I'll get a. There she is.
Also a poet.
Hey.
Wait, does she know it?
No, she's a very
She
good
knows
poet
it.
too.
Yeah.
She's a poet and she knows it, baby.
Better
Okay.
than me for sure.
Oh, no
Better
such
than someone over
thing.
here.
Isn't that great how it's just subjective?
those are fighting
though?
words.
You know?
It's subjective, yeah. And anything you write,
yeah.
that's my soapbox.
Like writing
Anything's a
songs,
poem.
It took me a long time for my producers and stuff to be moldable, you know, because they'll just be like, nope, that ain't right. And I'm
Right.
just like, but wait a minute. It's no right or wrong answer. It's subjective. But over time, I've learned to take and it's different with poetry. You can be yourself. You can go on. You can do whatever. You don't have to rhyme. You can do different stanzas
Right,
and stuff.
yeah.
But the song
You can dance if you want
I
You
to.
know.
can
I'm
dance
trying
if you
to
want
tear
to.
down the idea that like poetry has to be so formal and
Or it has
so
to be
like
this or that.
punctuation rhyming. It has to have a certain format. Like it doesn't.
0 rules.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Zero
how I feel.
rules.
That's how I feel.
Just express.
Yeah. So this is called Death of the Party. It's super
Okay. Yes.
weird.
And we'll
I
snap
just-
for you so you get the full effect.
Should we
Sorry,
go
the whole
rewind?
thing.
Yeah.
The only part I really
Should we
like
go
is
rewind?
the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. We have to tell you something.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Well, when we were at a performance a couple weeks ago, and a couple people were visitors from Michigan,
Yeah.
and when somebody was reading a poem, they yelled out "rewind,"
Yeah.
and it's
If
like,
they like a line,
and
then
it's
you
like,
have to say.
then
it
you
again.
have to say the line again.
No, I don't have the memory for that.
But,
Oh, I
but you know,
would
we're
forget.
reading it, you know, and it's like all of a sudden everybody's yelling "rewind." So now, if you if you read a line we really like, we're going to yell.
There's Kat hiding
Hi,
in the
Kat.
shadows,
Yay!
huddled up next to my 3 awards
I am
from Excellence at
Jason.
Podcasting.
Thanks, Vanna.
Jason, I need to take a 1-minute break. I am so sorry.
What?
You have to talk about for stuff. You know, I had
Okay,
like 5
don't even
years.
say it.
Broke the
Don't even say
seal.
it.
I'm so sorry. So awkward, but I'll
Oh,
be right
this
back.
is so awkward. Never in
this
the
hasn't
history
happened in
of
a
this
while. But Jason, you got it. I'm fast. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I don't know about that.
That's awkward.
So, so Kat is here for emotional support. So, how does she support you guys emotionally?
You know, she shares her truth. And so when we listen to poetry from other people sharing their truth, that resonates with us. And that's what we do this for.
Right. Like Kat and I met at a writing workshop, and it's just very vulnerable, like circumstance.
It
And
really
I think
is. You're
that's
putting
probably,
yourself out there.
Yeah, that's how we connected so quickly. I think, just because we were both, you know, sharing ourselves and being fully open, and that's how you connect truly with people.
Absolutely.
Did you notice how that music changed when you started talking about Kat? Oh, so nice.
No, actually, I don't have music on mine.
What?
I've got it too.
I don't.
How do you not have what?
I haven't been able to hear through here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, is that bad?
Oh, well, you did great. I couldn't tell. You couldn't hear. Man, it sounded. Wow.
Why
the
wouldn't you
music
tell
really
me this
makes
when
it.
we were doing sound check?
There's music?
Yeah. Does anyone taste pennies? I'm glad that happened because y'all didn't just see me do that. The little tinkles. I was like, I'd rather be embarrassed
So
than
you
like
have,
actually tinkle
you
myself.
still have
so.
nothing in your headphones.
No.
You know, that reminds me of the cone thing. Isn't that crazy how half the world has different cones in their eyes? Like, what color did y'all see? White and gold or blue and black? Tell me straight.
What'd you
know,
see?
the dress.
What'd you
The
see?
dress.
I saw blue and black.
What, pink and white?
Right, white and gold. Right.
Hold
yeah,
on,
white and
hold
gold.
on.
White and gold. And it just,
White and gold.
that's half the world. That's half the world. We see different things. We all see different things. That drives me
But-
crazy.
We're also all the same.
I know, and it's like we didn't know until that dress came out, and it's just like, why?
Wait, what was it actually?
blue and black. But
Okay.
it could be a biased opinion. I don't know. Jason's like, it's definitely highlighted and contoured and it's all a mess. And just because he sees white and gold. So all y'all are white and gold. We got a white and gold room. Kat, did you see the dress? What'd you see?
White gold.
White and gold. Oh, just Nay's the black
Color
and
your
blue.
eyes. Green.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
Oh, cool.
What color are your eyes? Blue.
I'm so sorry you couldn't be like hearing this whole time, but you literally slayed. I literally
I
couldn't
can
tell.
hear somewhat.
You're just like, but it's like we're talking, but like these are like earmuffs.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
just like, what's she even saying?
No, she just heard. Wow.
It's like hearing for the first time.
Oh, my. This is weird now.
That's a different
Yeah,
hole than I
that's a whole
normally
different-
put it in.
That's what.
So,
Well, there you go.
so I don't know. Is that sound okay?
Yeah.
You get it? Okay. That's weird.
It's weird to hear my voice
A
now.
whole new.
There's
so
a poem
sorry.
in that.
Why wouldn't you have told me that before
I
we-
didn't
probably
know.
didn't know the difference.
I didn't know.
She's probably like,
Oh,
this
I'm
is
so
what
sorry.
it's supposed to be
Yeah,
like.
I was like,
Remember-
I just have to suffer through.
Remember at the beginning when I was like, everyone sound okay? And you're like, oh yeah, thumbs up. I think you gave 2 thumbs up.
Baby, I think you can blame it on yourself for not
I
plugging
know.
it in.
Well, ultimately, but
And he's like, don't call me baby on here. Oh, well, we only been together a
That
decade.
is
Oh, they weren't
inappropriate.
supposed to know that. Okay.
inappropriate.
So this is called Death of the Party. I really only liked the first bit of it, and then he was just like, "Oh dang," and I'm like, "Okay, call me Ren Eminem."
Nope,
There
maybe
it
not.
is.
I regret that.
I'm not gonna say it how I did it the first time, Jason. I'm just gonna read it.
It's
Because
like
before I was
phenomenon.
like, Death of the Port. You know, I had like this whole thing. So, okay, so it's called Death of the Party. Death of the party, said my friend Marty. Like life of the party, but opposite, obviously. Tolerantly hollering like it's one way or nothing. Following spring like it hurts when bees stung me. But to get stung is to be unrung like the church bells tolling as the bride she runs, because if he only turned his eyes towards the one, she'd be his wife. Death of the party surrounds me like armies. Protect and just hug me. May you just enjoy me. Death of the party, said hovering art thieves. You weren't here to love me. You hate and ignore me. You lied and destroyed me. You gutted, you stole me. Death of the party. I'm death of the party. But I really
Yes.
like the first line. The first line. It's
Yes.
just- the rest could go, but the first line, death of the party, said my friend Marty. Like life of the party, but opposite, obviously. So he was just
Yes,
like, what the
those
hell did
rhymes
you
are
make
so
that? Thank you.
we gotta
so
go to the open
that's
mic.
that's a weird one. It's, you know, when you start going, it's like, I do have a few I could find and just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of them are cynical. Like, how do you guys know which ones to go after? You know, like it's not exposing yourself, but it's just you're vulnerable and
yeah,
you
sometimes
show and it's fine for me, but I can't imagine how people being sane-minded could like just put their heart out there. Like, I'm just like, here's my pain and suffering. It's like all right there, but you know,
the people are receptive to really anything.
yeah.
Because it's a common experience.
Yeah.
It's
Like
a
anything
common
you
experience.
share, you might be afraid, but someone else, I guarantee, has felt that.
Right, there's someone out there that could
And even if you
relate.
like reach one person, it's one person.
Yes, I totally agree. Yes.
She's got a poem that slays me because 2 words of the poem.
Slay.
I'm old, okay? But it's like, it's 2 words. It only
Yeah.
took 2 words.
That's what it does.
But I
Just
say
a
that
few.
we're all each other's muses.
Yeah.
And so when we're in an environment of an open mic and somebody's reading their poetry, I take something away from everybody every time. And so I've written a significant poem from one of her poems. I've written a poem based
Yeah.
off of something about her.
I love that.
And so,
it's
you
like
know,
we're all kind of one unit.
Yeah.
If you
And I've heard things,
if
yeah,
you
I write
think
about
about
what
that.
I've heard there too.
yeah, and I kind of, you know, honestly, I feel the same way about songs. I always have said
Yes.
that it's kind of like, it's not that we steal it from each other at all, but we're all taking from each other if you're absorbent enough to do that. And
Right.
that's a good quality to be able to, you know, like from the songs from beginning of time. I mean, we've all had all the same chord progression. It's just different words, different mixing up of the first song, whatever that was.
I know, I love, that's my favorite part of the open mics is like, I could care less, you know, if I speak, but just hearing everyone else and
the way they express themselves.
yeah, because everyone has a different like reading voice and different expressions, and some are
these-
funny, some are like you know,
Right,
darker,
serious.
and then you never know.
And the spoken word gets me.
Yes.
When they, especially when these poets and artists have their stuff memorized.
I know.
That is
I want to get to that level.
slay!
Yes.
I made something years ago, and I remembered it for a while, and then like a few years ago, I was like, "What was that?" It's in there somewhere. We'll have to find it. But I like memorized it, and it was cool to be like do do do. But I don't know. I want to.
I want to do that
mics.
sometime. Yeah.
Yes. That's
I know. I
so
really need
cool.
to go to a spoken word thing. Have you been to any of that?
No.
Well, easily someone at the open mic night gig of yours could just
They
just
have.
spit
They have. And we've had
or improv. That's what I would love to do.
Mm-hmm.
We've had strangers walking off the street to one of the group meetings that we have, and he had been in prison. And prisoners write the most amazing poetry.
Oh, I'm sure.
And
I know I would.
they memorize.
If I was in prison.
You will someday.
Hey, not nice. Where's the wood? Knock on it.
they do memorize
Lord bless
everything.
me.
And then you mentioned Eminem. You know, they would put him to shame sometimes because of the ability they have to deliver their poetry.
I mean, that's just. I mean, it's almost like you're honing in on your raw talent at that point when you're confined in a space like that.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't even deserve to be there. And so it's just a lot of feelings, I bet, that you're just hopefully able to emote onto paper.
Renee,
It's super cool.
I don't know if it was the poem you read or the fact that we finally got a stinking winner for the $50 gift card. We
Good
hit
God.
101 points.
Y'all, we've been trying to give this gift card away. I'm like, this is not a scam.
Yeah, it's been months.
is not
And
a
the winner
scam.
is, I'm going to reveal
Oh
live.
my gosh. I'm so
And
excited.
the winner is that person with that encrypted email
What? I'm too blind.
who clearly
What does it
didn't
say?
put their name.
A something C.
Yeah.
Well, Jason will know, and he will definitely.
Yep.
Too bad we can't announce
I will
the name.
email that
but
person.
If that's you,
It's a calculate. Whoop. I didn't mean to show
Calculate.
that
What
one.
is that? What it's called? Calculate.
Well, that's the email address.
Oh.
But you are the winner. I will.
I thought it was asterisk.
I will email you.
I don't know about you guys.
All they did. What? What's happening right now?
Literally, sorry. Oh my god.
Lauren, you're being very
No,
disruptive.
that's exactly what I
I
was
always
thinking. You
am.
said what I was thinking.
What's she say? I didn't even hear what she
You
said.
had to be there. but
What's she say?
You missed
Say it again.
You missed
No, it's too late.
Say it again for.
So is his
live stream.
email about the little asterisk guy, which you called like a calculator?
No, it's like a calculate.
Yeah, let's run that back.
It's
What
a
is that
calculate.
word?
A calculate.
Oh, so that's his email.
Somewhere.
I thought that's what
Okay.
you were calling an asterisk, and I was so confused.
So congratulations to
Yes,
you.
A.
I will
Ooh,
email
this is
you.
like Pretty Little Liars.
And you won.
Congratulations, A.
You get one of these
It
bad
never
boys.
ends.
Good job.
Girl, I just rewatched that again, and all
you
the
can-
memories flood.
Renee, I'm trying to do a
Sorry,
thing here.
sorry.
You were just
Good job,
talking,
A.
having your own conversation. Let me-
What?
Sorry.
we finally gave this away, and you're just
Oh my God.
talking about like Dexter or something.
Right?
Don't
I
let me
really am.
mute you again.
Don't do that.
So
A.
we finally gave this away. It's been months. We're going to. I'll email you tonight, and you just let me know where to send that. But congratulations to you. You can keep entering in future contests. Share it with your friends, whatever. They just visited our website. That's all they did. That's how easy some of these are. You can just click on like tweets and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
reshare some things. And so they won by a single entry, and that was just by visiting the website. So
Boom.
good job
Can we take
to
a picture?
yeah, take as many pictures you want. Take some video. So there we go. I will restart this contest here in a couple of minutes to gear up for the next week. We can literally give away one of these every week.
Every week,
so,
if y'all will
yeah.
be clicking, and he's stingy
Very
on that
excited.
100 entry thing.
Hey, it finally
he
paid
is
off.
not budging.
We got
He's
it.
like my papaw.
Wow.
My papaw Dick.
Wait,
That's his
wait.
name was Dick.
You're just
and
like
he-
your grandpa. Like, wait, what?
You choke on that
Nobody ever said
hamburger. No, God bless him. They were so cute. But Jason's not changing his mind on this 100 entry thing. So,
But we got it.
But it's super easy once you get to clicking, and you just follow us on Twitter or whatever, share or whatever, or just like us, like our Facebook page.
The things
Nothing
that
too
I just
crazy.
said,
I don't like to share a lot of stuff either, so I get it. But there's other ways to do it, a little clickable way. So in the loop.tv giveaways tab. So we're starting a new one for next week, y'all, for next week. And then also, y'all, make sure you come to Daniel's Vineyard June 7th. My band's playing. It's a special event, so check out, what is it, danielsvineyard.com, I'm sure, Jason, and
I don't know.
get your
Mac.
tables for that.
You know
it's gonna
Mac
be fun.
the other day
It's going to be
that you
fun.
met? Can't hear me.
What?
Mac.
Can't hear
Who's
you.
Mac?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
John,
she
if you,
runs social media for Daniel's Vineyard.
Ah.
Oh,
She came to one of our events.
John, your headphones are working,
small.
right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I
Just
talk
checking.
very
world.
quietly.
Yeah, and just the Daniels Vineyard thing is going to be really cool. What else do we have a tie with that? Our last guest did something with them. It was cool. I was like, oh, small world. Daniels Vineyard is really
It was
cool.
Medical Mutts, and they were having a event at Daniels Vineyard.
Yeah, and there's, it's a summer concert series, so there's a bunch of stuff to do. But I do want everyone to check out Poetry Society of Indiana, Instagram, Twitter, Poetry Society IN. Check out John Hinton's published poetry collections, Blackbird Songs, and Held. Where can we shoot? Is that all
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yep.
Okay, and so we just type in John Hinton or type in John Hinton Blackbird Songs Held.
Yep.
Okay, yes, congratulations on that. That's so awesome that you put your mind to it, and I'm proud of you too for having all these poems. And I believe that they matter, even if no one's seen them. They matter to you. They matter to me.
Thank you.
Yes, sis, and I can't wait to
So
come.
nice.
Yes,
I'm too emotional.
I believe it. Girl, if you start crying, I'm gonna start
Oh,
crying.
boy.
If you
Wait.
cry, I'm crying.
Wait, are you emotional because someone finally won the gift card? Is that what you're?
I
Yeah,
am.
Don't
I
make
am.
me cry.
Yeah, I know. I get it too.
No, that's me all the time. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
fighting back, too.
I still
I know,
can't
like-
say certain names like, Tom Petty, Robin Williams, Prince. I can't say.
Stop.
Not Robin Williams. Not Robin Williams.
We did it.
Lauren, if you crying, I'm crying.
We did a workshop at Fishers, Indiana, and I take pride in this. It's like within 15 minutes, the room was crying.
That is so sweet.
Yeah. it
Sometimes
was
that's the
great.
vibe.
Yeah, sometimes it's the vibe.
Especially with
Very
poetry.
vulnerable.
That is
Yeah.
so cool, man. Just to move people with your
Yeah, what were
thoughts
they
and your
talking about
words.
there?
One lady was talking about her struggles with infertility, and that started the room weeping. And then
That will touch people.
and then a gentleman had lost his partner 3 weeks prior, and the poem that he wrote was about her,
I can't.
and it devastated the room. And one of the ladies yelled, "I didn't sign up for this."
Whoa,
And that's just leaving a lasting
that kind of stuff can
impression.
happen at.
Oh, absolutely.
poetry. Yeah.
Yep.
That is so moving that that people just are brave enough to transmute their brain thoughts
Right.
onto paper. Is that make
I
sense?
know.
You
I
what
love
mean?
just the community of people that are.
and the
I've met
different
so
web
far.
of the different styles and the types of people
Yes.
that will they'll write different things just because we're all different humans. It just kind of reminds you that we're on a little star flying through the universe, but we're all individuals, but we're all just kind of a part of this world.
That's going to be the theme for my future book, I think.
yes!
Interlinked. That I'm obsessed with that phenomenon.
Yes, in stars in space
And yeah,
and
like
dreams.
the Fibonacci thing.
Yeah, just that we're floating through space right now. I mean,
We're all interconnected.
and how is an asteroid not like, knock on wood, but seriously,
Right.
like, I mean, it blows my mind. But yeah,
that's probably because I
love
can't get
your
out of my
outlook.
head, so I'm like, I have to get it into art, right?
Yes, I love your guys' outlook on that, and it speaks for the Poetry Society of Indiana and what you've spoken about with your events coming up. I'm super excited. So this Sunday, Jolly, what were those dates again? I'm sorry, event Sunday, open mic night Friday.
June 2nd
No, I'm sorry,
is
event
Sunday.
Friday,
Yeah.
and then Sunday at 6 p.m. as well.
Friday, May 31st is the open mic, and as seen here on
31st
on
and
the
the
calendar,
2nd of June.
right on the website.
Yeah, there we go.
Poetry Society of Indiana.org.
It's on our Instagram too.
Boom,
There you
it's
go.
right there.
And they got links to their social media,
Whipped
Facebook,
it back
Twitter.
All the things.
Yeah,
Twitter,
what are those?
Facebook,
Yep.
email,
YouTube, email. Where's Instagram? There's no Instagram link.
We
Well,
are easy to find, though.
It's right there.
Poetry Society,
Well,
IN.
But
Yes.
you should have a link.
Yes, we should.
Got to make it
Wow,
Thank
call
you.
them out on
I'm just
national
saying.
We're working on
television.
it.
I'm just saying.
We're working on it.
I'm just saying.
Lauren's like, I got this. Yeah, I don't know how people run websites and stuff. Like, he runs a lot of clients' websites and just a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, Lord, I can't even.
For the
handle my own
record,
website.
I run 0 client websites. What are you talking about?
I thought you
I
did.
have my own. I do the in the loop one. I don't have
What? You back in the day, you were running
20
like,
years ago. What are you talking about?
What? This was a few years ago. You were
Nope.
running people's websites,
20
changing the
years ago.
HTML. How long have we been married? We've been together like 4 years.
Whoa, slow down. First of all, not married.
Common law.
Living in sin.
Literally common law. I know, living
Nope.
in sin.
It's not a
Literally,
thing in
my
Indiana.
my old mom would cringe. My now mom is like, "It's cool, boo." You know, and moms just like cross that threshold and they're like
Yeah.
your bestie, but she's like, "I'm still your mama, though."
Yep.
Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I love moms. Dang. Shout out, mom.
I come to
That's
drop
a poem.
bombs.
I love moms.
I love mom. That's a
All
bomb.
of them. All the moms.
It's a song. I'm not wrong.
Well,
Ding a dong.
okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Doodad.
All right. Doodad.
It's gone
Doodad,
haywire.
doodad, doodad. Doodad, doodad. That was freaking
Beautiful.
brilliant if you ask
No.
me.
Well,
Someone actually read a
could
poem
mean
about a
anything.
Yelp review. Is that what you were just thinking?
No, I was good. We've got a guy who does a poem completely in another language,
Oh, yeah.
except it's not a language. It's something that he made up. So
Me
when
and my
you're-
papa did that.
So when you're doing your doodad, doodah, doodah, bing bong, bitty bop, okay,
Yes.
you're there.
Bing bong.
Me and my papa literally had a made up language since I was a kid, and we would just like talk in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I'm like, I got
But
you,
can
bro.
you say something from that language?
No.
Okay. Because it's not
No.
real.
I would, but no. It's a secret. If I did, I would have to. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
tell me.
Can't say that on air.
Give your threats on air.
That cuts out.
Yep.
How many of my poems?
What did she say?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Was
literally
that
have
a
like
threat?
I have ADD so bad, but I had a water from McDonald's today, which I only get pop, but I forgot my like wallet, and so I'm like getting the change and using the McDonald's rewards to get a little McChicken, and so usually like a lot of the stuff be tasting like vibing pesticides lately. Unless you're at God's Chicken,
No, you're
aka
right.
Chick-fil-A, which they just put extra like nitrogen in it or something, and they make it flavor. God's Chicken, they got your back. But like this time, the water was like vibing kitty litter. Lord help me.
Oh,
I was
man.
literally like, if I ever had tasted it, that's what it would have
Welcome to
tasted
the
like. But anyways,
extended live stream of the end of the TV show where we talk
Oh
about
my God.
McDonald's water.
Tasting
no,
like
All right.
kitty litter.
I'm like, can y'all step your game up with the what is it called? The drink stations.
Yeah. You're making me hungry now.
The
actually.
hydration stations. Last time,
We highly recommend the District Tap.
yeah, the District Tab has great pop if you want it, but they got good selections of other stuff as well. But our last show, we had my girl Elena Renee, who's like an indie icon, singer, legend, and we were talking about chicken wings for the longest. About like she was like, "What would you choose, breast, like wings or whatever?" And then we like got in this whole conversation of it. I was like, now I'm curious. Do you guys? What would you guys do? Like, what's your?
They
like,
don't even understand the
I
question.
don't know. Where are we going?
I heard breast.
We're going downhill fast.
I say, sorry,
We're
'cause
going to hell in a handbasket.
I'm shifting to thighs.
Yes, like if you had a bucket of chicken, what would be your favorite? Would it be like the
Thighs.
breast, which has the most? I'm the drumstick all the way. Like
Yeah, drumstick.
Yeah, like KFC laptop kids meal box.
Oh,
Drumstick.
you know what? We need to talk about what you posted yesterday about the gravy.
Oh.
Oh,
Trouble.
homemade gravy,
Oh.
turkey.
Eating gravy cold.
Yeah. Once it was coagulated.
Oh, I've
That's
done
evil.
That
There's nothing
I
wrong with
almost
that.
didn't come.
In a
after
pit.
that.
Well,
In a
it
pinch,
depends
it's
if
fine.
it was like leftovers from like Thanksgiving
And
you're
the
like,
clam chowder.
and you're just like
Cold.
my
that's
microwave.
fine.
is broken.
cold.
Nothing wrong with John.
Jail.
It's okay.
He's-
He's all right.
I'm good.
Yep.
Jail.
Some people like my papa. He would like everything boiling hot. I'm like, geez, man.
like
do you
things
have
that aren't
taste
illegal
buds?
but should be.
Yeah, like I'm calling the cops right now. That is some cold gravy, and I will not put up with it. That's
Okay.
all the
No.
Karens.
It's that time of the show where we're talking about gravy, so that
And
means we
chicken
need to
wings.
close
What did you say?
it.
Meat, grease, pudding. I almost threw up, actually.
Meat, grease,
like-
pudding.
okay.
I said I'm logging off. I'm deleting all my social media. I'm blocking your number.
Unblocking me.
Yeah.
Literally, like, have y'all ever had corned
The
beef
shortest
hash?
member.
Oh, yeah.
I made
Yeah,
that
the
for my
shortest member.
girlfriend, who's like super awesome and hot, and then she was just like, no.
Wow.
She
And
didn't
then-
like it?
No, and then my bestie, like a bunch of people I made corned beef hash, they're just like, absolutely
I
not.
love
'Cause
it.
But it does vibe like cat food at first. You have to like overcook it, so then it's like, okay, this is good. Then you gotta get like an over easy egg and put it on top
Yeah.
of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's good once it get going. I mean, I know it smells like cat food for a second.
Let's cut these poor
Anywho.
people loose before we
Anyways,
start
I
talking
am
about
so sorry that I
cat
got.
litter.
We were supposed to talk about y'all, but the ABC live stream got the gist, and then we were a little
Well,
crazy
it's not
after
an ABC
hours.
live stream.
Well, you know what I meant.
Yeah,
when
the
I
broadcast.
said what I said. You know what I meant.
This is live, obviously.
Yes, this is the live stream for the ABC broadcast. So we're happy to be here now on Wednesdays at 7 instead of Thursdays. So we just feel like that was better in the algorithm or whatever the kids do. with that.
No, that wasn't why,
I
but
let
that's
Jolliffe
okay.
figure. The kids is Jolliffe. He figured all that out. Thank you guys, John, Hinton, and Lauren Benagh.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Poetry
much.
Society of Indiana. Sorry, went off on that gravy/chicken wing conversation.
Yeah, follow on
hilarious.
Facebook. They post interesting prompts.
I'm really curious about the cold gravy situation.
No,
I do it.
We're done talking.
Yeah.
Is it cold turkey
Stop
and
talking
cold
about-
gravy?
Just gravy. That's
just
the
like, no.
problem.
Only gravy?
Yes.
What are we eating with
Call the
gravy?
cops.
You guys are hilarious.
You don't even have a way to defend yourself.
I don't need to defend
Go
myself.
ahead. He was gonna. Go ahead, John.
I'm gonna
What were you
Go
gonna
ahead.
say?
Go
No,
ahead.
I
so
will mute their mics if I have to. We will hear you out.
Dad would cook fried chicken so that he would make brown gravy in the fried chicken, right? And then we would eat dinner. I'd come back later. It was still in the cast iron skillet. It had coagulated, congealed, and I would just
Congealed.
scoop it up and swallow it down.
Oh, once it had gotten
Okay, I
hard
didn't realize
for
that's where
me-
this was going. Lauren, you were right. He's got a real problem. I do not agree with this at all.
We've all done
Your
things.
dad is never coming to our
All
cookouts.
done things.
You were not supervised as a child.
No, I mean, just once it gets, like you said, coagulated, which that word is everything. like, if I could put that in a no, that should never be in a
Yes,
poem.
it should.
Oh yeah.
Our
sure.
We had
Yeah.
someone talk about period glands.
Oh, Lord.
I love it, but like, that's literally like
UTIs.
that's
Yes.
literally like coagulation.
Oh, wow.
And that's cool because
I
like
think that was Kat, actually.
it's
Oh.
cool.
Was it?
I
was
love
Kat? Kat, was that you?
Also Caroline.
Yes, Caroline.
Caroline.
Well, I love
Yeah,
it because
shout out lame.poetry. Her name's Carolyn.
Yes.
Caroline, sorry.
Yeah,
She posts like all of the events in Indie, all the writing events. Follow her.
yeah,
And she's like one of the starting members of Indie Untitled, which
Wait,
is another
who is?
one of.
yeah.
Her name's Caroline
Oh,
Flott.
I thought we were talking about Kat still.
No.
Because the camera's just like
she doesn't
full
do
on her
anything.
right now.
Camera is full on
kidding.
cat.
Can we go back to the
Yeah, it's
blood clots and UTIs?
lame.poetry
Lame
on
dot
Instagram.
poetry.
Yeah.
But see, this is the
cool.
thing.
I love it.
Poetry can be about anything.
Yeah,
That's true.
And that's what I love too. And
That's what I'm
like,
talking
Not
like
gravy.
you said, it's moving people no matter what it's about because there's gonna be someone in the crowd that can relate to their period or depression or a divorce
Okay.
or a death. I mean, it's just this wide variety, and it's interesting to see like
Variety.
you're gonna variety. You
Variety.
know what I'm saying? Variety.
Kat, what do you have to say for
Variety
yourself?
and array.
Strawberry variety.
Doesn't matter. You don't have a microphone. We can't hear you anyway.
He muted me. But I just think it's beautiful that there is a
Wait,
lot
keep her
of
up there.
different things.
Okay.
There
Aw,
is a
so
lot.
cutie.
Yes,
Wait,
Kat.
Lauren, take a selfie with her in the background.
Yes.
There you go.
With
There
on
you
the
go.
screen.
Do the whole. Wow, this show got so vulgar. You guys hear her hand motions?
Mine?
No. I'm a
Kat?
cat.
What'd you
Oh,
do?
yeah.
No.
Oh,
you do
that's not what
something
that
on
was.
the
You know
west
that's
side
not
of
what that was.
Naptown. I don't know what that. I should probably never do that again. But we don't know what that
All right.
means.
I'm-
okay.
But yes, thank
I'm
you
saving
guys
Kat.
so much, John and Lauren.
Thank
Everybody
you.
follow them.
Oh, there she is still.
And thank you, Kat, for being our in-studio guest. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We have some amazing sponsors. The District Tab. Let's name a few. Indie Garage, Mandra D on Salon on 65th. We have Scott O'Hara. We've got
American Jeweler.
American Jeweler.
He's gonna give you that drip
Oh yeah.
Oh.
all over your
He's
fingers.
been pimping me out for the
That's right.
past like 15 years.
We'll be shooting with him
So,
on Saturday, so
yeah,
you'll be seeing lots of
absolutely.
jewelry.
Yes, and if you need esthetician needs, check out my girl Mandy on Salon on 65th in Broad Ripple. She'll get you there. Kelly Clarkson. All right, thanks, y'all. We are so happy to be here. We will see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
All
Thanks again,
we're out
John
for
and
real this time.
Lauren.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
you.
Poetry Society of Indiana.
.org.
Poetry is cool.
Hey, poetry is cool.
Yeah.
Got
Heck
blood
yeah, it
clots
is.
and coagulated body material.
Oh.
Bye, everybody. Wait. We haven't done the logo out yet. Bye, guys.
Things
Bye.
are happening. Things are happening. Bye.
Live stream Wednesday at 7, midnight Saturday on ABC, 24/7 inside Indianapolis hotels and on all podcast platforms.